Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Friday Night Bricks. This is episode 140. We're getting up there. So, and just, to clear we'll start off by clearing any confusion from last week. I did all those drawings last week, those polybag things. So the wheel spun, but as I was saying it, it'll be 3 spins. So the third spin or the fourth spin or the fifth spin was what it counted. So even though the wheel showed a winner every spin, it was only the number of what it was. If you read the description in the video from last week, it shows the 7 winners that were there. So, because I talked to somebody earlier in the week. So if for anybody who was concerned that they saw their name, but their name wasn't in the list, it was probably because you were on one of the previous spins. I mean, most of the guys that do drawings, they just do the giant random list of names. And so you just have a giant name list. I just thought the wheel was kind of cooler, I mean, I've been watching so much Wheel of Fortune. I just figured the wheel would be nicer. It'd be just nice if it didn't have to flash the name until I would say third spin, where it would just stop and then go. I mean, maybe I'll have to see if they can tweak it. So, but hey, Sloth, how's it going? But but we'll start out with doing I'm going to do a special thing. I actually got a very limited edition fig, so I don't know if anybody is a big fan of the Crazy Bricks stuff, but Crazy Bricks has had the Candyman stuff lately, like almost like the Willy Wonka type looking figs. I don't know where my first 3 went, but I ordered a bunch of these early on. I got actually, I can probably I'll have to pull up the video, or up the clip. But actually, of that series, there are. So if you go to the Crazy Bricks website, it'll show you. So, but there's going to be a bronze Candyman, a gold, and then a Slugworth. And so Slugworth, there's 5 out of 330 guys. There's 5. It just so happens that I got a Slugworth just in my second shipment. So my second shipment of 2, one of them was a Slugworth. So this is like a 1 of 5, but of only 330. So the other one that I opened, but I didn't pull the stuff out, was a gold. And then I think on the first order, I think I got 2 gold and a brass. The brass, there's only 25 of 330, and then there's 300 gold. So that's kind of cool. Slugworth. I mean, he's kind of a rare guy. So I mean,
that face from I feel like I've seen that face before. I might have seen it on a Ninjago fig actually.
Let's see. It's a green one. It's a green face. I mean, it's possible.
Yeah, I think that's Possessed Lloyd's face.
Maybe. Well, I mean, obviously the torso and all that stuff will be custom. I mean, maybe he's using the head. The hat will be custom, tile. So it's one of those things where chances are it's something where, he he's using a head that looks really good. So
I mean, it still looks cool.
Yeah. So I mean, I buy a lot of the Crazy Brick stuff. The gold swords that a lot of the Ice Bears will have at some of the big shows, they're using those things, and so I buy a bunch of stuff from him. So, but it's kind of cool. So I mean, I got that the other day, and that was kind of neat. I mean, I don't know, something spurred me in that New Year's Day shopping to get a couple. Actually, I think he posted something on Facebook or something about maybe the new Angry Cats or the new Grumpy Cat Kickstarter he's gonna be doing sometime this month. And so I was like, oh, and then I hit the website. I was like, oh, that gold one, man, it'd really be cool to get one of Slugworths or something. Let me try and order a couple more. And I think I had an order of like 3 or 4. I was like, let me just, they're 25 a pop. So I was like, let me just go 2. And so I did 2, and I kind of lucked out. So I'm like, I can't complain there. Did go around. I mean, obviously, for those who know, I mean, those of you who are here New Year's Day or on Hoosier Stream, I did try to place an order through Lego. Mine is still in pre-shipping. I don't know when it's coming. It did have a vintage car in the shopping cart, so I'm hoping nothing really messes up there. But I hit the local Target, and they did have some of the other sets, so I did pick up a tractor.
Nice.
So I mean, they have loads of tractors, but of course this is Wisconsin, so this is farm country, so that makes sense. Might build this guy tonight. I did pick up the Bruni the Salamander, just because I want to see how well he's built on the backside type thing. Can an Ice Bear ride Bruni? And then of course, just for the heck of it, I don't know. We'll see what I'm gonna do with these guys. But I did find some of the new CMFs, so I think I bought
nice.
that. So we'll see what's in there. So we're gonna open up those at one point, and then of course, like I've been sitting around these for the last couple of weeks, and I keep forgetting to go through them. But I did buy some of the dots, and so I got some of the Series 3. I got those this last week, so I might go through those and sort those. And then I'm sitting on. I bought a bunch, over time, but I got a bunch of the Series 1 and Series 2 in here. I found some ones a month or so ago. So maybe actually instead of sorting the clear right now, maybe I'll open up some of these guys and just kind of sort through and see. So we'll see who kind of shows up tonight. We'll see. Everybody always kind of forgets it's Friday. I think that's the big thing. Hey, I'm not giving away Lego, so hey, now come on, guys, don't make it seem like the only time I get lots of people is when I'm giving away Lego. Come on, guys. You're not supposed to do that. It's not supposed to be like like we do for the AFOL stuff, where the only time people show up out of the blue is when you're giving away free Lego, which is quite humorous. But so we got some purple round or quarter moons. Those would be pretty popular, especially since I do have a lot, since I'm a purple guy. I guess I kind of bought Series 3 for these. They got the trans pink 1x1 rounds, which are going to be like actually impossible to see. No, I gave away free Lego last week, Kevin. Weren't you here for that? Hopefully you were here for that.
Hello, Kevin. Hello, Hoosier.
Oh, hey, Hoosier. I can't give away free Lego every week, but just those people who make sure you check the description from last week's episode. Let me go in here real quick and I had it open and I closed it, just to make sure that I gotta mute that and pause it. So basically, so Jeff Snavely won the first drawing. Brick Blaze won the second one. Brett's Build won the third. Titanium won the fourth. Moto won the fifth. Healy won the sixth. And Corporal Bodie did the seventh. I think Bodie already reached out to me. Brett has reached out to me. I think I got an email from one other person. So if you're in that list.
Yeah, I still need to email you.
Yeah, so just make sure everybody's doing that. Yeah. Oh, for that, for the one other one, right?
Yeah.
For that. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I'm brain farting all the time here. So yeah, just make sure because I think I got a couple emails. I haven't sent them out yet. Obviously, I'm not in a big hurry to get it out right away. I'm kind of waiting to see who's going to do it. Plus, who knows? Maybe shipping prices might go down a little bit, but. I did pick up some of the bubble mailers I got over there. So, oh yeah. Kevin does remember that. Your Cowlug and Denlug message that started with free Lego always cracked me up. It was the only way to get people's attention. I don't understand what it is with adult fans of Lego and free Lego. You mentioned free Lego, and like everybody and their brother comes out of the woodwork. But that does make it quite entertaining when that happens. So, but yeah, hey, when I was doing the, we were trying to get the people for the master build events. That was a good way to grab their attention. Hey, and technically, they're probably, sometimes I think there was, free Lego, but I don't know if there really, always was. But yeah, and no, I wish I could give away Lego every week. I mean, you guys help me get over 1,000 subscribers. You never know, it's possible, but. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, but hey, you guys can, what time is, when the drawing comes on for Mega Millions tonight, make sure, somebody lets me know, because I do have, let's see, is this the ticket? This is the ticket. So I did buy a Mega Millions ticket tonight, and if you look carefully at the back name on it is Friday Night Bricks. So I'm speculating if this ticket wins, I'll have everybody that's a fan of Friday Night Bricks be writing saying, "Hey, can I be a permanent cast member now? Is this a paid position? How much do we get paid a week? Is it $5,000-$10,000 a week, whatever? Be like the guys from like the other big channels, But yeah, that would be quite humorous, But then I'd need a studio. I have to get a studio for that. So, but yeah, fun. So, obviously the castle still needs to get done. What are you gonna work on? You work on anything tonight, TJ?
Not currently. I might start sorting up some stuff, or maybe do an alternate build of a set. I've just been kind of looking. I had that 10 drawer cart that has all my pieces on it, but I had a bunch of stuff on top, so I pulled it all off. I have a bunch of keychains. I have like 10 or so keychains here. This is my favorite one, Skybound J.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. I got a bunch of other stuff. I have this chair build too that I made.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Brett Spilt says he'll work for trains. Hey, if I win the Mega Millions, I probably can afford to, send out a few Lego trains. I'd say just a few, So
Then I had a couple of motorbikes on that tray as well. I just had a bunch of random stuff.
And what was the tray from? Is it just a sorting tray that you're working on?
Yeah, it's just a 10 drawer cart that I've got, and I just had a bunch of stuff on the top tray.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I'm just gonna pull this all down today.
Well, I mean, obviously I want to sort these a little bit, but I do have all the bags of the clear pieces from when I took apart the old castle and stuff. I never really finally sorted like the tiles and stuff, and I'll need them for the top of all these new modules. I'll need to put tiles on them. So.
And then I got my Lego magazine a couple days ago.
Yeah.
And this beauty.
Yeah, actually, I did. I got mine too.
Is confirmed to be 300. It's good.
So it's kind of interesting. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think. There was some stuff that I was hoping was going to be in there. They didn't put like the tractor and some of the stuff. They didn't put it all in there. So I thought.
Yeah.
So I went to show somebody at the bowling center last night, and I was like, oh, they didn't put it in here. So I had to pull out my camera because I shot some pictures of the stores and sent it. Posted it on the on the chat for Whistler, saying, hey guys, guess what? The Targets have replenished, because I mean, you walk into the stores a week or two ago, I had nothing on the shelves. I walked into the Targets yesterday, and I mean, they're just full of stuff. I mean, just saw the lunar lander. The one Target the other day had a bunch of the different ones, like the London bus and stuff. Hey, this is what I need. I need to have this like blown up and have that so I can throw this on the screen. I want everybody to like shh. Shh. It's got the shh on it. Shh. Shh. Yeah, be quiet. Be quiet. You better be quiet. We're hunting rabbits. Actually, we're hunting.
And then for some reason, they have all these Marvel's Eternal sets advertised here. And it's like, we haven't seen anything about this Eternal stuff at all. And then it's just, the sets are in here.
Oh, for like maybe a movie or something? Well,
yeah, something like that. I don't know the whole Marvel.
Yeah, which is quite humorous, because you're right, because then some of the new city stuff, like the tractor and some of that stuff, didn't make that catalog. It's almost like somebody had like 2 or 3 catalogs on their desktop that they were working on, and they somehow, had a couple rough drafts, and they somehow threw a couple maybe together that it's a Jesse. We have a Jesse sighting. How's Jesse tonight?
I'm pretty good. What's up, DJ? What's up, Reed?
How's Minnesota? Is it nice and cold up there like it is down here in Wisconsin?
Yeah, we're settling into every day is kind of cloudy and 20-ish.
Yeah.
I couldn't start my car today.
What?
I just haven't been driving. So like over New Year's, I probably didn't go anywhere for 5 days, and the battery just bottomed out.
Well, my mom's did that a week or two ago. I mean, she's had the car for I think 5 years, and I think this is the first time the battery like died, which is fine. I mean, 5 years is pretty good for a battery.
Yeah, brand new car. 5 years later, that's what I got.
Oh, okay. So yours is about 5 years old too.
Yep.
Yeah. So hers. So obviously the winter was just bad enough this year that it was like,
Yeah, if I leave it parked too long, it's just it needs that spark. So
Yeah,
I let it die out over New Year's, and then I drove it. I tried to drive it a little bit more, but I don't have too many places to go. I work from home, so I try to go out to lunch and try to run some errands, but I let it sit. I must have drove Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and then today's Friday. So I let a day go by, and then it died. So I got a jump start from my brother. My brother Ryan works at Brick Mania.
Ooh.
He is he makes he runs all the printing paper machines and stuff.
Okay.
He cuts out the instructions and the box artwork and gets all the stickers and stuff, kind of like all work going through his little machines and stuff. Anyway, that's like just down the street, so I called him up and he gave me a jump so that I could get it over to a service station today. I was lucky that he could do that, and then get in and I'm like, give me the oil change and give me a brand new battery because it's gone. I tried, like last year it died once and that was it. So this year it died once and now twice, and I'm like, all right, you're out of here.
Bye battery. Yeah.
So new car battery. I mean, working from home, like, so it's just like no mileage on my car at all this year. It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, luckily I have the remote start, so in this cold weather, I can just, as soon as I get out of the shower and start putting my clothes on, I'll grab my keys and hit the button for it, and that way at least it's semi-warm when I get out there. I mean, if we get on the really cold days, I might turn it on before I go into the shower. The nice thing is after a certain amount of time, it'll turn off anyway. So if I leave it on for too long, it'll just auto shut down type kind of thing, and just so.
What's up, Brett's Builds in the chat, saying hi to me.
Yeah. When I'm at school, I don't go out much just because I have no reason to. I'm on campus, so not many places for me to go. So I just go out shopping, go out to eat once a week, and that's really it. But my car when I'm at school also has a nice place in the parking garage, so
okay,
helps a little.
So it's sheltered, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
that's good.
I think it was last year, maybe a couple of years ago. My car was having an issue where the battery kept dying, and we even tried giving it a new battery, and that still didn't work. And then we figured out that it was my radio, my little stereo system that was draining the battery.
Yeah.
So we had to get me a new one.
Yeah, some of them radios, I don't know if you install them themselves or nowadays you got satellite radio that's like maybe drawing its own juice or something. And
yeah, I got a better radio out of it though. So it's
nice.
Good.
I was going to say, we have had so much snow here lately. I mean, I'm surprised I didn't just build myself a snow cave for my car to keep it nice and, toasty overnight,
I could do that. Or that yeah, so my car's outside, obviously.
Yeah.
We have a 3-car garage, but it's full of motorcycles. So
Well, my mom's got like a 1.5. I guess you could probably say it's a 2, but her car's in there, and then of course, the rest is all gardening and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, her car's in the garage, and I'm parked behind one of the other van her van that's out in the driveway, so I'll park behind that. So I do kind of stick over the curb a little bit, but we're in that time of year now where it's wow, we got the legend. The legend is here.
Oh, Kevin.
Let me know when he gets here.
No.
Oh, you're not the legend anymore? Don't tell me we're going to have to start quoting movies like, you're not a was or a has. You're a never was or whatever, or the one from the Replacements.
Right. Here's okay, just for the record, I'm really here.
Hey,
Wow, he is really here.
And poof, now I'm gone. I am here. I just don't have the camera on. I'm editing and working, and I'll be honest, it's one of my pet peeves to look at live streams when people are like, they join a live stream and then it's this. Like, I don't, no. So I'd rather you imagine I'm staring intently into your eyes.
Oh, right. Wow. Well, if you were a hot woman, I wouldn't mind that, but I don't really want to be staring into your eyes either. So Nick's here. Hey, Nick from the Brickhead family.
Nick.
Welcome.
But yes, hello, Jesse. Hello, TJ. What's up, Reed?
Sorting some dots.
You guys are
happy New Year. I don't know. I won't go there, but just saying.
happy Groundhog's Day.
Is that coming up? Can we do that? Yeah. Can we hit February 2nd and just stay there?
Spoiler alert, it never went away. All right, let's see.
You mean just relive? Well, can we pick the day we get to relive? Can we relive can we relive like the first of the year just to see if we can get one of those days where the website for Lego actually works for longer than 5 minutes,
Oh, I didn't want to talk about Lego here.
Came in because we're talking about car batteries.
Oh, is that what? I don't want to talk about cars either. Well, guys, this has been fun.
What did you want to talk about, Kevin?
Oh, I don't really want to talk about anything. I'm just here for the atmosphere.
Oh,
We got Moto in the chat.
Moto's in the chat. Welcome.
TJ, are you at
Moto.
school or are you at home?
I'm at home. I go back on the 24th.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I see.
I go back later than usual this year, but they cut out our spring break, so they took it and then they added it to winter break. And they gave us study days, which is really just no homework due on those days and no tests on those days. But it's only 2 days out of the whole semester, so it's the chances of a professor having planned a test or homework due for those days is small, very small.
Brickhead family. Hey.
Oh yeah. Be
Okay,
nice
one
to
Lego.
see.
That sounds like Reed found some stuff at Target though. That was pretty good.
The Target shelves are all starting to fill up. Found the tractor.
I think Reed, you need to what's the right term? You need to designate me as your Lego sponsor, and every time you want to buy something, you need to call me, and I'm going to talk you out of it.
You're gonna talk me out of getting this really cool Slugworth? Really? You're gonna?
Oh
yeah.
Yeah. No, that's okay. Community stuff's fine, but I think I'll talk you out of giving the Lego group more money.
Oh, okay. So everybody but the Lego.
Yeah, community stuff's fine. That's how you show, love and respect for your fellow creators and small business owners.
I do have an order currently pending at the Lego Group. It's still in free shipping from New Year's Day.
Oh, Z-Bricks.
So now the one thing, hey Z-Bricks, the one thing is obviously if somehow it ships and it doesn't have the vintage car, I probably will be asking for a return authorization and a credit just because at that point they're not shipping me anything I can't get anywhere else without the bonus. So.
I see.
So
yeah,
that was the only reason I ordered as much as I did. I ordered the bonsai tree, which I think would be a cool one to have. Maybe I can have my mom build it. Maybe get my mom into Lego.
Has she built before?
No. But
I'm doing the opposite.
But they're saying it's a good thing for short-term memory. So
are you trying to detox your mother out of Lego, TJ?
No, she's she's the one who bought the bonsai tree and the flowers, and she's having me build them.
Reed needs AFOL Anonymous.
And then I'm also getting the Boulder Blaster and then the promo as well.
The AFOL Anonymous doesn't exist. That's That's come on. Who actually believes that stuff? Come on.
I do.
I think that's hey Moto. I think that's a conspiracy theory there, right there. What are you doing? Don't be starting conspiracy theories on this stream. Come on.
I think hey, people can be addicted to Lego just like you can be addicted to anything else.
Well, yeah, it's probably like safer than drugs. It probably won't kill you. Now, granted, if you have a significant other, that person could kill you if you're addicted.
I would normally agree with you, but if you amass enough of it and then you get like pummeled with stacks of boxes, and then you might get killed.
Oh, that is true.
Hello, Ingrid.
I'm arranging it right now.
And Brick Bunnies, she requested that I build them. She wanted me to. She's the one who made the decision, not me. So
his hands are, I would say tied, but they're actually up in the air. So his hands are up in the air.
She still does have a set to build. It's that Creator Treehouse. It's like a smaller one.
I remember when my wife built a Lego set once.
I'm building the treehouse right now.
No, I think he was saying the small trio. Like
and then she wants to do the alternate build, which is a pirate ship. That's the build she wants.
I remember that one. Yeah, that's a good one.
Is that Jesse? That logo behind you? This is Brick Galaxy. Is that brick built or is that that?
So it's wood. My brother has a laser whatever cutter.
Ooh.
And he gave me this for Christmas, I think, last year.
That's a pretty sweet gift.
Wow, that's pretty nice. We all need a wood one like that of all our logos.
Well, then he wouldn't be special anymore.
The perfect size. I was like, that's kind of cool. I was like, so I can kind of prop it up here or wherever. And
Nick says you got wood.
He did. He's a little bit of a graphic artist, so he did like the work behind the the photoshopping or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, give me Guardians of the Galaxy font and do Brick Galaxy, and then instead of Marvel, do Jesse.
I approve. Very nice.
Yeah, and Moto said that I was voluntold.
Yeah,
but I'm also not complaining. To be honest, I wanted to build the bonsai tree. The flowers, I'm indifferent, but the bonsai tree, definitely. I like that one.
So I finally decided after, oh my goodness, years and years and years, that I am trading away my sealed copy of Ninjago City to another fan for other stuff.
Trade.
Yeah, I just like, I've been hanging on to it because, Brickset did that whole, like, this is the Lego set of the millennium or whatever. I was like, oh my goodness. I guess I can keep this.
I like the Gardens better. I think the Gardens is the best out of the three. Granted, I haven't built it yet. I haven't built any of them, but I think of the three, it looks the best.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
Yeah, it's because my big thing with Ninjago City is that it didn't look great from the back after you got past the first level.
Oh wait, so has Lego at this point in time? I guess we got to talk about them. Have they officially acknowledged this new Ninjago thing out yet, or are we still?
I mean, they've put it in their catalog, but they haven't made an official announcement yet.
That's great.
I mean, all I know is that it's going to be there, and that's good enough for me.
When is this supposed to
catalog? And it's on back order.
It's released and out.
Yeah, I will be going in on the 14th.
Well, I'm wondering if that's what happened with mine. My order it's sitting in the pre-order, pre-shipping. But I mean,
What did you order?
I ordered the bonsai tree, the camper, the tractor, the buggy transporter, and then of course I had the vintage car in the cart too. So I ordered. I had New Year's Day. I had it all in the cart and completed the sale just like everybody else.
Yeah.
After it was.
Are you planning to build?
Yeah.
Them?
What time did you get
2:30,
confirmation? 2:30.
3 in the morning, something like that.
No.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
my mom got confirmation 1:20 in the morning, roughly around there. So
I got a invoice and everything from them, but it hasn't shipped, so I don't know if they lost it in the warehouse. I mean, they do tend to lose sets in the warehouse. I mean, they lost a bunch of hobby trains, a long time ago. So
they don't lose things. They intentionally misplace them.
oh, is that what they do?
Yeah, my mom finally got the order in at 1:20 in the morning after trying to do it for about 2 hours.
Well,
Just lovely.
Mine, I fell asleep. I had those drinks. I fell asleep and then woke up and basically, what is that? What is that for?
Oh yeah, that was wasn't this all like New Year's, right? New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
New Year's Day.
Yeah.
I was like, this is an interesting way to celebrate.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really the only reason I stayed up, besides the fact that it was New Year's.
Look, I mean, because if that's the right amount, I think they already invoiced me too for it. That's why I'm even more amazed that it hasn't shipped.
Dude Jude, I've been okay. I've been all right, Dude Jude. Thank you for asking. Very kind of you. You're a kind soul, Judith.
Yeah. As far as the Ninjago modular goes, I have to try and get that in store.
Yep, I've already paid for it. They have already charged me for my Lego order on the 4th of January. So,
do you think that will stop them?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna be like a
hi, Moto.
What's up, Moto? I want to be like a crazy Lego. The world. The end of the world is nigh. I'm gonna stand on the corner with like Lego clapboards on me and being like, the Lego company. I need to come up with some good conspiracy theories. Hold on. Let me think of some Lego conspiracy theories.
I'm sure there's a few out there that would work. And,
Lego wants you to buy products instead of celebrating with your family on holidays.
That's how I celebrated with my family. I tried to buy products.
You're ruining my agenda, TJ.
Oh, the house gets fuller. Who's the next one on the list here? Oh, we got Nick.
What?
What is up, ladies and gentlemen?
We can't. All right, this is a little bit too much for me.
Too much excitement, Kevin. Come on.
I wasn't planning to dive into the deep end. Hey, look, you have a new. I don't think I've ever recognized that name, Nicholas Ingles.
What?
Hello.
Hedge.
Oh yeah.
Nicholas Ingalls.
Oh, new chatter.
Oh.
From Sweden.
Welcome. I would like to go ahead and apologize first and foremost for anything.
Yeah.
It's Friday Night Bricks.
It'll be like
Anything
I'll have like a Mad Libs pad, and it'll be like, I apologize for, and you may write whatever you wish in that notepad.
Mad Libs rock. Those are the best.
Nick, I'm still missing your present.
Still miss my what?
Your present. Nick doesn't come to my streams anymore. He is boycotting me.
I'm not boycotting you. I just I've been like really busy with work.
The bank making money these days.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine. I guess you can provide for your family.
I have to work like 8 hours tomorrow, even on a Saturday.
What?
Saturday?
That's terrible.
All right.
What's that about?
Banks are still open on Saturdays?
Well, no, I'm working on a project that's got to be done by February. So,
Did you have a guy come by your desk with suspenders and a coffee mug and ask, or he came by your house? And
yeah, right.
I need you to come in on a Saturday.
Yeah, I need you to come in on a Saturday.
Let's TPS report with the proper cover sheet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was your first mistake.
Do you have my stapler?
Did you know that Swingline doesn't make a red stapler until that movie in popularity? So they finally started producing a red stapler.
Good for them.
Everybody wants a red stapler, I bet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but because of that film, Swing Line started to make red staplers. They'd never done it before.
It's like well, it's a little different, but like when Stranger Things had the purple sweatshirt from the Science Museum of Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, everybody wanted that sweatshirt, right? And they didn't have that many. They made it afterwards, so I think they scored a lot of profit because that show made that shirt popular. And
Didn't Pepsi release like a Pepsi Clear?
Yeah.
Did it happen? Like, did it really happen though, or was it just a marketing?
No, it came out at one point. It was out
Clear,
for like a summer, I think.
Crystal Pepsi, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's great. That's the
And
stuff.
then they brought it back a couple of years ago. We actually did a review on our channel when they re-released it.
You did?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Uh-huh. You go back
I'm a fake.
into the archives.
I'm a fake Brickhead Family fan.
And here you were touting that you were the #1 Brickhead fan.
I really am though. The Savage Robs and the Chaser Plays of the world have got nothing on me.
And the party gets bigger.
I would have said that Nessie also qualifies, but now that she has officially joined, I think that null and voids her fandom.
Oh, okay.
Like you're on camera. You can't be a fan of
Yeah, you can't be a fan of it now. Now you're part of the lexicon of Brickhead family.
Yeah, we got to talk about trains now.
What's going on, everybody? Okay.
Choo-choo.
We don't have to talk about trains.
Oh, good. All right. That was close.
How y'all doing?
Are you driving? Are you mobile right now?
Depends on what you mean mobile. Walking around my house? Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, it sounds like you're in a car.
Hey, you have precedent of streaming while driving, Hoosier. So.
Well, I'm not. I'm being good tonight, Kevin.
I don't think I've ever double take so hard when I opened up YouTube. I'm like, hey, is Hoosier live streaming while he is driving?
It happens.
It's funny because I mean, even Charlie in the chat, he's like, does his car have one of those call this number bumper stickers on the back of it? Good stuff.
Yep. Comedy.
It's perfect. Okay, I need to upload a video, and that's going to kill my internet. So this has been lovely.
I wish we could say the same.
I know, right? This is our Statler and Waldorf moment where you're like, well, having you here wasn't half bad, and someone's like, it wasn't half good either.
Well, you have fun,
And
Kevin, have a good night, buddy.
I'll be listening and watching, but yeah, I got
he'll be listening for his name. Every time we mention his name.
I hope you don't. Okay.
Tinkle.
Hoosier comes in and scares up Kevin.
Yeah, it's all right. It happens.
Doesn't like it.
All right, I'll catch you guys in the chat. Oh, look, Steve's in the chat. Hi, Steve.
Hello.
There's a bunch of people in the chat. Chat's happening tonight. So I opened one of my dots 3. So I opened one of the bags of dots 3. Like the purple corner slopes and the trans pink ones. I think is why I got it.
You bought dots too? Oh, I gotta get out of here. All right.
That's what I thought you were gonna call them out on. Like, do you really need those?
Well, it's for parts, man.
Yeah. Well, I have one. I haven't opened it, but they have like the gem through that you could shine a light through. I don't know if anybody's used that part to shine light through yet.
The new series?
Yeah, there's like a tile with a star or a gem, and it's see-through, or there's no plastic, So I haven't seen it. Yeah, put a light behind that. Well, you have to build something first.
Yeah, that one's got one, and then the star, the purple one would probably have it too. You know.
Yeah. So that might look neat with a panel
Yeah.
just showing like 5 of them or something.
Just the star. Yeah. I mean, the star. They're not going to glow in the dark, unfortunately. But
Might look good on that ship if there were any studs on it. That moto.
I mean, it's a studless ship.
Yeah, it's
Pretty
all
much.
it's all clip and bar, and
Oh wow!
that should be a goal of yours.
Does that
if
have
there is a
dragon
stud
feet
showing,
landing gear?
cover it.
Absolutely.
It's got the claw feet for landing gear. Yeah,
Yeah, it's mostly bionicle.
that's grown. That has that Trolls like balloon in the middle, right?
Yeah, it's got the Trolls pod.
So it's
pod in
gotten
there.
like twice the bigger. There it is. Yep. So yeah, you've added quite a few.
I like that it can drill in reverse. If it's flying backwards, it can drill through something.
Whoa.
Who doesn't want a chrome drill?
Nice.
Chrome drill's essential. It's not
Nico's
exactly
got
a stud
nothing on that
connection.
full of
That's right.
studs.
Looks pretty good though.
It's coming together.
Now, is it have like is it for the minifig type fleet type kind of thing that you have with the mini dolls or not?
This one will not be mini dolls nor mini fixed scale. I ordered a new type of figure to put in this. So I'm going to call this Bellonicle because it's going to have a Belleville figure in it.
Sorry, Kevin. I didn't mean to let you down.
I'll say something else that you can.
I'm a little off of my game. It's been a while.
I'm the one that usually says that stuff, and I don't know what I'm talking about.
10 mystery decorated tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 16. 10 mystery decorated tiles. And some of these tiles are normal. $81 collectible tile in 4 colors.
That's not right.
I've identified a boat that will be going into the Ninjago City Gardens, aka the only small boat I have. That is nice.
Ooh.
It's from the Jelly sub, I think. Just had it sitting in a bin, so it's going to go somewhere else.
There you go. Always nice to have that.
Unless, of course, the Gardens has a boat. But I haven't seen anything indicating that, so...
Nothing in the catalog.
I'm going to jump out, Reed, until things calm down. I'll come back in a little bit.
Whoa, you should be here.
It's hectic in the house.
See you later, Hoosh.
See you later.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen anything in the catalog indicating the presence of a boat, but we didn't see a backside in the catalog. And there was a picture of the back that was leaked. Someone must have got a hold of the box and taken a picture of it, but we haven't gotten like good, clear images of it yet, so we shall see. Now, if Lego would actually do an official reveal on it, that might help, but they haven't.
Just the front of that catalog picture.
Yeah, and then a couple pictures that were on Instagram yesterday.
Should have something, yeah, like you said, the Chicago City's got water elements.
Yeah, it's got some.
Lot
It's
different
got water
in the back.
in the back.
And
It's got
then-
water in the back.
And then the other one's called the Docks, and now this one's called the Gardens.
Yeah,
So
there's
it'll have-
there's more to the Gardens. There's actually a reference to season 3 of Ninjago. It's got a Zane memorial statue, which is a really nice inclusion. Back when Zane died in season 3.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
and then got resurrected roughly 5 minutes later.
Cool.
So, but it's a nice little reference. And then the gardens is on that main garden section is on a detachable 16 by 32.
How can Zane die?
Looks cool.
He's a robot, so he can't really.
Right?
That's like,
Powered
doesn't it
down.
just get backed up?
He got powered down.
Yeah. I mean, he exploded, but then somehow survived.
Oh, jeez.
No, we'll survive.
Yeah, I mean,
Cyborg.
it's still the saddest moment in Ninjago. There's so much emotion, and of course, Zane didn't actually know he was going to survive when he did it. He just got lucky, I suppose. And then he immediately got captured and thrown in a prison on an island. So, Ninjago.
No kidding. It's always sad when my favorite characters just randomly explode in the middle of a TV series. I think that happened on The Boys a couple times.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I hear you're liking The Boys. We had
people just randomly exploding.
You got HBO Max, Moto?
Yeah, I subscribed 2 days ago and watched The Watchmen like over the course of 2 days.
That's right.
Because it was so good.
If you have time, the Titans show is actually kind of dark and pretty good.
Well, there's
I
like
would
a Teen
recommend the
Titans show?
Titans. Teen Titans.
Is it Teen Titans?
It is Teen Titans, but it's just called Titans on the DC universe, and they have a whole DC side channel or whatever that's viewable through HBO.
Yeah, I will. I'm gonna check that out then. I'll get the kid hooked on Teen Titans Go, because he thinks those are hilarious. He can't get enough of those.
Yeah, this is the other side of the coin.
This is the
Very
other
dark.
side not to watch. Yeah, I'm not gonna have him watch that.
It's not for him. Yeah, some F-bombs just for the sake of having F-bombs, but the show's actually
Yeah, we were
pretty good.
watching a movie that was PG-13, and there was an F-bomb in there, and he repeated the line, and I gave him a look, and he got kind of scared. He knew that he messed up.
I was digging there's a show on Netflix now. It's the history of curse words. And if you ever want to hear so many F-bombs in a program, you can check that one out.
Scrolled by that.
And it's hosted by Nicolas Cage.
Well, now I have to watch it.
Yeah, it's on Canon
Gives a history of all the different swear words. Like each episode's a different swear word they go over and tell you the history of where it came from and how it's used and how it's been changed over the years. It was pretty interesting.
Wow. It's not that we really need to know the history of it, but I guess I don't know. Do you want to go down history as inventing a curse word? I guess I don't know.
Unmute. I'll do some bags. Isn't it American swear words too? So I wonder if they'll have like British version.
So Nick, what are you building tonight?
I'm continuing to build the hidden side. Was it the fire truck? I started building that on our Wednesday stream the other night. I got a bag 4.
How many firemen will it seat in that cab?
3. Yep. It's got actual 2 seats, but you could fit possibly 4 people in there. Looks like.
Oh, okay. So I'm beginning to control the screens in the back and 2 up in the front. Nice. When did that one come out?
Came out, I don't know, probably fall, I think.
Oh, last fall.
Yeah, it's the last, officially the last wave of Hidden Side.
How much did that set retail for? Do you remember?
I think this one's 60 or 70.
Wow. Looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's been a pretty cool build. It's like it's a bulky build so far. So,
well, anything that seats 2 people wide, I like that kind of configuration, kind of a more realistic type look to the vehicles. So,
Yeah, it's a $60 set. I just looked it up. The Phantom Fire Truck 3000.
yeah.
It came out earlier this year.
This awesome figure too. It's like a buildable Slenderman.
Yeah, that thing is so creepy, dude.
So I had to get him with the
My
full
son left it
Slenderman.
on the night table without telling me, and when I woke up in the morning, it scared the living daylights out of me. That thing is so creepy.
it's a creepy dude.
It's one of the creepiest ghosts they've ever put together.
I feel like Hidden Side is going to end up being one of those themes that I'm going to regret not having gotten any of.
Well, I have
you have
the
none of them?
complete set of Hidden Side, but Lego was always out of stock on the castle, and now it just says out of stock. So
Yeah.
you're never going to get it now.
What? You mean that one's already gone, you think?
Yeah.
Really?
Probably.
Yeah, and it only just got released late summer for us, earlier for
That sounds
Europe.
like Lego.
Yeah.
Not enough demand.
Yeah, but I mean,
I'm looking on.
production being so low for everything lately, I mean, you'd think they would keep producing some of it.
Not
Yeah,
if you
those
build
are-
10 more X-Wings.
Those
Oh,
Shadow
yeah,
Walkers are
show
cool.
Sold out. That is pretty lame. Well, I guess I saved $100, I guess.
Yeah. Because every time I went on to go look to get it, it was always out of stock. It was like on back order or something, like not back order, but
Yeah, Hinkle's trying to draw you back from the brink.
you don't need
Keep
it. You don't need
sponsoring
it.
him, Hinkle. You keep sponsoring him.
I want to know what those 12 steps are, Hinkle. I don't think I know them. You have to tell me what they are.
Well,
And,
first step is to admit you have a problem.
The second sellers are already selling that castle for like $250, $300. So.
Well, that's where they all went to, the resellers.
Mhm.
Do you have that flex tape, Jay?
Oh yeah. I got that flex tape. Why?
Here's a rare parts flex for you guys.
What
Chromed
are those?
Belleville buckets.
Oh.
6 of them going on this model.
Chrome bucket.
What are those?
Belleville buckets are completely chromed. I'm using them as thrusters. I've got 3 on this side, and then I'm putting another 3 down.
Now,
Oh man.
did you get them chromed, or did they come that way from Lego?
No, they come this way from Lego. They're official Lego elements. They're just hard to find.
I want to look those up now.
Yeah, tell us how much they're going for, TJ.
I'm assuming they'd be under Belleville.
If you just type in bucket, it should just
Yeah,
show you the
that's
different
probably
shapes,
faster.
And then go in there and then type, and then available in and choose Chrome.
I wish they do more chrome. Chrome was pretty cool. You know?
Yeah, they have to electrostatically deposit it though, I think. So that's why they're so expensive. They don't produce.
Well, what's
chrome elements.
wild is the Isle de Muerte or whatever the thing was from the Pirates of the Caribbean. That set actually came with initially like pearl gold, and I think myself and a few people in the store had mentioned that. And I think one or two people actually emailed Lego and said, "Hey, the box shows a like a chrome gold, bar here. I mean, how come this isn't chrome gold?" And I even had bought a couple sets. They sent me replacement bars because they actually did. The box looked like
wow.
it should have been chromed, and so Yeah, it's kind of crazy when sometimes you have to be careful how nice you make that image look on a box, because if somebody interprets it incorrectly, now you've got kind of like that helicopter thing where suddenly you've got everybody and their brother guy going, what's going on here? This stuff this looks like it should be a different color. What are you doing, to us? I mean, nowadays they probably just, they'll probably just get rid of the set. Why cave the other way?
Sounds like in the end they did the right thing, though. Good for Lego.
Yeah, chrome would have been good on that car. It's a shame.
I don't know where Jake found the chrome elements for his pedal car. I'm still... Maybe it was like managed to get his hands on all his Naboo Starfighter pieces, but dang.
Oh, yeah.
That went out for custom, but if you see that pedal car in Ideas, the bumpers are all chrome. It's just gorgeous looking. Don't know how he did it, though.
Whatever you guys do, don't tell Kevin I'm on bricks and pieces right now.
Don't do it.
I forgot I saw something today. I wanted to go look at.
Zebrix is asking Reed if you have a Lone Ranger train to sell.
Probably not to sell. I probably have one, but I think I got it I think it's one of the ones I got as like a fan set type thing. I don't think I'm supposed to sell them. So like a support set.
Reed, I meant to ask this.
I did find that. Yeah. Cool. I need a couple hundred of those. Sweet. Okay. Shh, don't tell Kevin.
It's too late. You already outed yourself.
Reed, was it you who said that you had Destiny's Bounty sales?
I might, yeah. Actually, let me see if I actually still have that. Let me see if I created that. Like, how far I got on that Google sheet I made. Because I was actually trying to catalog some of my instructions. I ended up doing that. I didn't very far.
Because I'm thinking about parting that set together, the movie Bounty.
Yeah, I mean, I had a lot of instructions. I'm trying to think.
That bounty is the quicker picker upper.
Yeah.
You want it.
Let's see here.
I just figure it's cheaper to part it together, and since I don't need the figs and I don't care about having it sealed.
It's not in that list that I made. The question is, did I write it? Do you know what the set number is of the Destiny's Bounty? I'm sure you would, if anybody. But
Hold on. Let me get to my wanted list because I know it's in there. 70618.
70618. Well, I gotta see if I have that list. Too many lists. That's the problem. Actually, that's why I picked up a new book to try to catalog more of the stuff in a more timely, better way, I guess. Let's see here.
You don't use Brickset?
I use that a little bit. I mean, I don't know. Does it do instructions too? See, I got a Bricklink store too that I used years ago for cataloging a lot of some of the parts and stuff. That never got finished, but.
Oh,
I mean,
you want the parts. Rebrickable is probably the best way to track parts and sets.
Which one?
Rebrickable. Because you can put in all your sets and they part it out, and then you can look at your part collection and it'll even tell you what other sets you can construct from that collection.
Oh wow, Zebrix is trying to get a used Final Flight of Destiny's Bounty. Oh, that's a good one. That's not like the best bounty, but it's still a good bounty. I really hope they do a legacy version eventually. Just like how the original bounty was not very show accurate, this one is similar. It's closer, but not quite enough. And Bricks for Chris wants me to show a picture. Yeah, this is the that's not it. That was the wrong picture. This is the bounty.
Yeah, my Toys R Us had those on clearance for the longest time when they were closing out, and they had like a ton of them. And the day that I went to go get one, they were cleared out.
Yeah.
I love that set.
Yeah, it's so cool.
From that movie. Fantastic build. My son and I put that together over 2 days.
Yeah, I'd prefer to get this over either of the first two modulars, Ninjago modulars.
Well, having a difficult time locating this.
What's up, Lego Train guy?
Hey, Lego Train guy.
Yeah, then I've kind of decided that I want to collect all of the Destiny's bounties, all the different variants, which isn't very difficult.
That's an achievable goal.
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
Because the only ones I'm missing currently are the original one and the movie one. And then I think there's a rumor of a new bounty, but not like a ship bounty, like a kind of like the land bounty up there. Kind of a variant like that. I think it was the Hydro bounty.
Do you want the OG bounty?
Yeah, I want to get it at some point.
Well, we talked
Send me your
about this last
info.
week.
Send me your info. Ask my son if he wants to let us go, and then if he does, I'll ship it to you. Because I restored it. I had a copy of it from a thrift store haul.
Nice. Yeah, and I don't need
You'll
like the
appreciate it more
figures
than
either.
Either of us will. I don't know if I have the figures for it. though.
I don't mind about the figures. I have all of them, except for Lord Garmadon, but I don't care. It's not a big want because I have the Legacy Garmadon. Yeah.
Hello, Wagner World of Maximus.
Hello, all.
Maximum effort.
Minimal effort.
Just enough.
Reed, I'm expecting you playing Minecraft.
What?
I'm expecting you're playing Minecraft.
Not me. I'm I'm sorting dots right now. But I'm looking for if I thought I had a list of instructions at one point. So I'm looking for something for TJ. Oh, it's 76018, right? That's what you said?
70618.
70618.
Yeah. No, but the land bounty was actually really cool.
That was the
Really
one
cool.
with the wheels and everything, right?
Yeah, this big one. It was kind of like a new version of the DBX, except this one actually looked a bit more like a ship. And had
That was last year, wasn't it? Came out last year, I think, didn't it?
yeah, this was 2019. Yeah.
I don't see the list. I'll look and see because I was cataloging some of it and I don't think I finished it, so I'll have to look and see.
Yeah. And then yeah, this one was pretty cool. And with the rumor of the Hydro bounty, that sounds pretty cool. Hopefully that comes true. But then the DBX was like the original mobile base. That's somewhere. I'd probably have to dig it out of a bin somewhere, but this was a really cool vehicle to have, for sure.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah, it is pretty good, and the wheels turn too. Nice integrated feature.
You would like that. How much was that?
This was, I think, was it 120 or 130?
Okay.
I think it was 130. But I don't know how much it goes for now.
Are those like part of the old spinners on the wheels?
No, these were new. At the time, they were new parts.
No, on the wheels themselves, on the tires.
Oh no, these were also new parts at the time.
Oh.
On the DBX, the 2015 kind of mobile base, they used those crown pieces that were on the spinners.
No, I actually, the DBX I did kind of like, but I never picked that up. I was looking at it a few times, but
Yeah, I'm gonna try and dig that out. So.
Well, the one place to look for like places like that for like DBX or older models are the bricks and minifig stores, and any of the ones like even like where Hoosier's at in Indiana and those other stores that sell some of that used stuff. That's the place to try and find some of that stuff occasionally. Or I guess if we go back to conventions, Brick World and stuff like that, just check some of the sellers and stuff, see if they've got both the sealed or some of those guys had just bags of stuff in the back, without boxes and stuff. So that's kind of, without the conventions, that's like, always a good spot to look for a lot of the sets if you're looking for them. So
I've never bought a set at a convention.
I've bought a couple here and there. And actually, I almost bought one for, I think it was Kevin for Hinkle at Chicago the one year, but I didn't get back fast enough and it was gone. Marianne's friend actually had a couple old space ones, like NASA ones, I think. Hinkle or something was looking for it. It might have been on his list and couldn't hold them. But then, of course, I get crazy and pulled in 20 different directions of Brick World, and I forgot to get back over them. And by the time I think I did, it was long gone. So
yeah, so this is the DBX, and you can see like there's those crown pieces kind of hidden behind a couple other pieces, but they're in there. And then it kind of clearly it's a bit different, but there is a little bit of inspiration. It's got the cockpit, and then this whole part kind of detached and could just be a standing base. And while that was never seen in the show, it was a cool feature. And then like if you just had this part on its own, you could add in these spring-loaded missiles, and then this would all fold out. Pretty cool set back in the day. I really hope they do a legacy version of this down the line too, because it'd be cool. I'd love to see that. Like I said, I'd love to see them do a legacy version of the second version of the Destiny's Bounty, but I don't foresee them doing that until at least the previous bounty is off shelves.
which bounty is there? A bounty currently on shelves right now?
Yeah, the I'm not gonna get it off my shelf just because it's over there, but it's the Legacy Destiny's Bounty.
Oh, okay. I mean,
It's sold out, but
Yeah, that just came out, right? Like,
yeah, that was the summer set.
yeah.
You were talking about conventions?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what's a convention again?
A gathering of Lego AFOLs to have lots of fun and debauchery, and drinking and all that stuff.
Yeah, we should be going to Alabama next weekend, but that's not happening.
Bricks LA. I've been 2 Bricks LAs there this weekend.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It's virtual.
Virtual. They have a virtual sign up.
Oh, is there a virtual?
Mm-hmm.
For when is it? This weekend?
This weekend, yep.
Bricks
They're
LA?
always, they're always the first weekend of the year.
Oh, wow, I should probably wonder. Maybe I should see if
It's too
Mary
late.
Ann's doing that. What are they doing it kind of like some of the other ones where they'll have people live showing off their MOCs and stuff via Zoom and stuff, or what?
Yeah, they had some build challenge stuff that you could post. Post your minifigure in a box with some stuff. I don't know. I didn't look at it because probably going to be at the museum tomorrow. So if it's both days, I'm not sure. I think I heard it's both days, but I wouldn't be able to do both
Yeah,
days.
you
So
had to
just sign
see
up.
if you wanted to enter, you'd had to pay the fee and submit it by now.
Yeah, Zebrix noticed my final flight of Destiny's Bounty, the 2015 bounty back there. I'd get it out, but there's some other stuff around it, like a giant snake wrecking ball.
Nice. Oh, I'll still got you up on there. So, Mr. Wagner, what are you working on tonight?
Not too much, just cleaning up a few things. Jacob's got to go to bed a little earlier this week than last week. So we were jumping on for a little bit before he heads to bed because it was a very late night for him last Friday.
Well, yeah, we did a post show for the first time in months. So
Yeah.
that kind of extends the evening a little bit,
It does.
especially when we haven't met in forever, and so we talk and talk and talk. So.
Yep. Well, I'll talk and talk and talk, even if we just met last week.
Oh, that's true too. Yes, Jacob, I was on a little bit earlier. I just wanted to check something. Actually, relocated in my one world. I relocated from my really cool house I spent a couple weeks on to the one I just built at the top of a mountain. So, moving around a bit.
Yeah, as soon as we got the invite, he wanted to join your world right away. I'm like, let's wait a little bit, and we will at some point.
No, I saw him today.
Yeah, no, I know that.
I jumped in briefly before the stream. I was going to get on earlier this afternoon, and I sidetracked myself and didn't do what I was hoping to do. Yeah, I mean, I need to make sure if I have people join, I kind of get back to, well, the luckily thing is even if I'm not in that area, there should be my main starting area should be stocked with a bunch of stuff in it. So.
And you've been playing that game for how long now?
That world, what?
Minecraft.
I don't know. Hoosier and those guys aren't on. Probably a month or couple months, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, not long at all, and you've got quite a bit built up already.
Well, I mean, I get stoked, man.
Yep. Oh, I understand.
I'm probably going to create a world where there's going to be like a big trampoline, a big house, like Stampy's lovely world.
We'll see. He loves playing online more than he loves building up his world, so he'd much rather battle online than create.
Well, I mean, the last two bases I built and the one I'm currently working on, the mining, I have access to the mine from inside the houses and stuff. So I have,
Yeah, that's what we do typically.
So I mean, the only one that didn't initially was, and actually I don't think it still does, is the one where the big castle's at. That one doesn't have an access inside the actual buildings yet. Yeah, something to do, something to build, something to play. I mean, I do my World of Warships. I did that the other night. I'm sure people saw the video, heard the gunfire, went, oh my God, gee, that's a little bit loud. Lose my hearing, just like if I was on that ship. So it's always fun to blow stuff up,
They're good. We just started playing No Man's Sky or whatever it's called. So.
Well, I mean,
now we just started playing Plants vs. Zombies.
Yeah.
Actually, I guess I should say it a different way. I like blowing up stuff in a game. With what happened this week, it's blowing up stuff within the game environment, a virtual world, Seeing how people like to do stuff in the real world that a lot of us probably are like, no. So, but cool, yeah. So I'm just going to sort some clear tonight. I do need to work on the castle, get ready for that show in February. We're getting enough done to display something.
I remember Plants vs. Zombies. I used to
Do
play
you
that.
still have it?
I had it on my DS. My sister and I shared the cartridge. I think she has the cartridge now. I haven't played it in years, but I'd love to hop onto that again.
It's a pretty good game from the 10 minutes he's played of it so far.
No, it's pretty fun. It's a good strategy game.
It looks good for his age, so. All the games that I've been playing aren't really appropriate for him, so we've been trying to find some games that mesh better with his age. So
it's an E.
Are you playing on a console or on an app?
Xbox.
Xbox
One, I should say. So
yeah.
Yeah, games. I mean, it's nice when you can play games too on like a bigger screen too. I mean, I like playing stuff on the nice 38-inch screen, but I wonder what it'd be like playing on like a nice 65. But I don't know what the resolution and stuff is on those big TVs.
Wait, what's your 38-inch screen? That's what you play apps on?
Toshiba, yeah. I'm using it for my computer monitor, so I'll play like the World of Warships and Minecraft. I'll play it on the big one. So.
And then you've got your console on a larger screen.
What?
You're saying you like to get a bigger monitor for your computer.
Well, yeah. Well, no. I mean, everything uses this. So even if I use my PS3 or whatever that I got from Tanya, that plays on this one too.
Oh, okay.
So it's just I use this for everything. My mom won it playing Texas Hold'em, I don't know, a decade ago, and so I have it. The only problem with this one is the Toshibas. If you're watching like the copyrighted stuff on YouTube, even with the commercials, if I like close it or something, it'll shut down the whole monitor. I don't know. It's a Toshiba thing. It just doesn't like copyrighted material or something, even if it's meant to play or something. So I don't know. So
it's PS5 ready, right? If it's 10 years old.
Yeah, I don't know. It'll play whatever, I guess. Plays the PC stuff. That's all that matters. It plays the games I want to play and stuff. So.
Hello, Nerdbrick 101.
Hey, Nerdbrick.
Hey, dude. Hey, Nerdbrick.
So, but, it's... I think a lot of it comes down to, too, these days is resolution, too. It just, instead, if it doesn't have really good resolution, it just makes everything bigger, but... I've got the 22-inch like widescreen over here that's got the OBS on it and stuff like that. So I mean, I've got dual monitors, so it's just nice to have, for doing stuff. I think when I was in Denver, I think I had 3 monitors at one point going. So just that way, I have a lot of desktop space for whatever I'm going. Nice to be able to have the windows to see the different things that are going on. Some of my souvenirs from Lugboat here. 1x1 clear tiles, 1x1 trans black clear tiles. I take it they haven't put the list out yet either, I suppose, for this year.
Nope, not yet.
I haven't seen it yet.
So, Jay, did you get your mech yet?
Which mech?
Your Ninjago mech? Did you just order?
You mean my Lego order that I made January 1st? That shipped out today. Should be coming tomorrow.
Yeah, one of the guys in our lug got an order from from January 1st. He just got his today, today or yesterday. So.
Hey, Moto, Nerdbrick is asking what you're building. Can I put you on the big screen again? You can explain it.
Sure, if you want.
Yeah, I think you made some progress from last week, Moto.
Some, yeah. I'll switch the cam. Oh, Nerdbrick 101. I'm working on a spaceship. But my spaceships are really unusual.
No.
Yeah, they're a bit weird.
Are they cruel and unusual?
Not cruel. They're fun.
They're cool and unusual?
So this one is more like a motorcycle chopper build where it's supposed to be open and kind of mashed together. It uses a lot of Bionicle.
Looks like one of the ships from the old Babylon 5. It looks like the Excalibur almost.
Yeah.
It's like the old Excalibur.
And then this thing in the top, it blinks.
What are those aqua blue pieces on the top there?
This?
Yeah.
That's a surfboard.
Make sure.
Minifigure surfboard. I just haven't ordered the other one, so I have a lot of Bricklink orders that I need to come in before I can finish this.
Okay. So the blue part's brick built then?
Yeah, this is entirely brick built with slopes.
Okay.
Along with the magenta. These are all. I'm using what I call clip and bar, so using the clips and the bar pieces. But all of these are brick built using tiles and curved slopes against the hinge elements. And that's how I got the magenta and the medium azure blue in. And then the rest of it is a lot of clip and bar with Bionicle components. And then there's a Trolls pod in there, as you can see.
What is that?
It's from the Troll sets. It's a Trolls.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Is that pod a little translucent too? It looks like maybe.
Yeah, it's dark pink translucent. And then what I'm working on right now is these engines.
Now that pod, is it like one piece or is it two pieces clipped together? Or?
It's two halves that you have to bind together with a Technic pin.
Okay. Would they have an application just by a half, or are they best as a whole?
They're best if you put two halves together, yeah, and make an enclosure. Because they don't have a lot of studs, they only have anti-studs on the bottom, and then they have a little bit of studding on the inside. But they're pretty difficult to work with to attach to anything in a normal sort of way.
Well, that's what I was wondering about when they first came out, because they had the trans purple one, and I was like, ooh, but then it just seems like.
Yeah, I had to do a special binding technique just to integrate it into this thing. Well, actually, this whole thing is a special binding technique. If you can see all the bar elements that are making this thing up. But yeah, part of our my son and I's holiday thing is to raid bricks and minifigs for Bionicle components. He loves Bionicle, so we pretty much gutted 2 stores. And then, and then I love to go through and just see what I can put together using Bionicle. It's a really weird system, but you get a lot of great detail in the pieces. Like
and that front,
that blade piece right there is part of the wing. That's another blade, and then a third blade making up the third section of the wing.
And that front piece is a single blade piece too, right? On the very front of it.
Yeah, let me turn this other light off. So this is a sword.
Yeah.
Probably from Galador or something, and then these are blades, but they're just put end to end. So that's a sword blade there, and that's a sword blade there.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, and this is a cannon container.
Like I know I've seen that before, but I couldn't remember what it was.
Yeah. So I've got a lot of. I don't know. Basically, my builds are. Someone recently said it's like the entire build is an MQ. All it is just MQ everywhere. I thought that was kind of funny. And then, I'm doing the dragon wings as the extension of the wings.
Oh yeah, they look good. Yeah. Using dragon wings for other than dragons.
Yeah, and then I have the Pegasus wings and magenta coming off as well.
Oh yeah, I didn't even see those. Nice. I mean, they blended in very well.
Yeah. So hopefully it all kind of looks like it comes together, but once you start staring at all the little sections, it's always like weird little retired pieces and stuff. And right now I'm just trying to... I have a bunch of these plastic space hoses that I'm using as like little...
I wish I had more of those.
Yeah, I managed to collect quite a bit and then realized I never used them in a MOC. So I pulled 6 of them and I'm trying to integrate them into the nozzles for the jet engines here, or the space engines.
Cool.
So hopefully Nerdbrick that... Oh, okay, so I'm reading Nerdbrick stuff. Oh, thank you, Nerdbrick.
Z-Bricks, I still don't know what that means.
I like bright colors. A lot of people don't build with bright color palettes, but I like it.
Z-Bricks, you're going to have to teach me what that means, because I'm not hip with the kids. I don't know what that means.
AM Productions.
Hello, I'm Productions.
It sounds like it'd be a British slang, if I had to guess.
I think it started as some sort of gaming thing, but I don't know.
That's what I was thinking. Weren't
Pogs
like an old thing? I thought they were an old
Yeah, the round
those
cardboard collectibles. Yeah,
the disc things that you slam on the table.
Yeah.
But these days, who knows? It could be anything.
TJ, you doing one of these?
I'm not sure. I'm trying to decide if I want to stream building the Ninjago City Gardens when I get it.
Oh yeah.
But if I'm unable to get it, then I won't be streaming. But I am getting the Boulder Blaster soon. And
Yeah, that looks decent.
yeah.
Pretty much all the new sets this wave look decent.
Yeah.
I'll be getting, hopefully the mech at some point, and obviously the gardens. But other than that,
Yeah.
probably not anything else. I'll look for some of the other ones on sale.
Yeah,
Is there-
the mech is good.
Is there,
Definitely worth it.
is there an official date for when the actual 10th anniversary is, or is it just this whole
Yeah,
year?
it's the 14th of January,
Oh, wow.
which is when the Gardens comes out for VIPs.
Yeah.
So
And tomorrow night is when the Chinese New Year sets come out. So I have to stay up late tomorrow night.
yeah.
What is it? Tuesday night for the Ninjago Gardens. So because
Thursday or Wednesday night. Yeah, it comes out Thursday.
Okay. Because don't the sets release at like 10 p.m. Eastern or 11 Central?
It should release at midnight Eastern and then 11 Central.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm switching it around. Yeah, so yeah, just gotta make sure I keep on it at 11 because I would sell out so quickly now.
Oh, the Chinese ones?
Everything,
Yeah,
all the big stuff sells out right away now.
I've got to try and get it in stores.
Is there
because,
any kind of is there going to be any kind of a new GWP since the
not
old one sold out so fast?
not that I've heard. I would think they do something Ninjago, but
Yeah, they just had.
Obviously
They
not.
just had one a week ago, so I wouldn't expect they're going to release a new one just for this because it's only 2 sets coming out tomorrow, and then is anything else coming out on the 14th?
just the Gardens.
Yeah, so
Oh, yeah, I guess it was on the 15th. It would be the second half of the month, and you're right. Then it probably would have a GWP since they're doing it. Generally now, I think every, like one half of the month, second half of the month, except for the vintage was out, it sounds like within a couple days. So,
Yeah, it was that thing sold out fast because everyone was buying.
which is
well,
awesome.
was it, and it was because you got that, and yeah, there were a couple of
And the Harry Potter book as well,
Yep, exactly.
which I think sold out even faster.
Yeah, because I got one of those from Barnes and Noble initially, and then I didn't bother with I already had all the Harry Potter sets I really wanted right now, so it didn't make sense to get it again off the Lego shop.
Mhm.
And Productions, if I do a stream, then I'll invite you, but I'm not sure if I will yet. If I do it on the 14th, it probably wouldn't be at the Gardens, just because I don't want to have to build that set, go to sleep, and then continue building it. It's going to be a one sitting build. But I have to try and get that set in stores because I can't take the risk that my order won't get here by the time I leave for school.
Oh, yeah.
And with how Lego orders have been, I don't want to take that risk. But if I don't manage to get it on the first day, it'll just be sold out, and I'll have to get it in May. But that's also a risk I'm taking if I order it online.
Yeah.
And I think I have a good chance of getting it in stores.
Yeah, I'd say just get to the store early. It sounds
Yeah,
like
because
something
I'm probably gonna call. I'm sure the Lego store will have it, but there's also that Lego Land that's in Woodfield, which is where I go.
Oh, you're in Chicago?
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm right over there.
You've got a number of options. So
Yeah.
the Shoppers got those 2 right next to each other, right?
Yeah. I'm not sure if that Lego Land store will have it, but I'm gonna call them and find out probably a day or so before. Be like, do you have this?
The other question is which of the Chicago, is there one of the Chicago stores that's maybe slower than the others? Woodfield's obviously probably the busiest one, but what about like Northbrook or, what about Gurney that's off the turnpike where you actually got the toll? I mean, would that even be maybe a good option these
Yeah,
days?
that's one of the biggest ones. I would assume the Gurney Mills, I assume would be packed. They're
Yeah, but
in
it's
the area
Yeah.
on the north side at least.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm just looking to see like when these things when these stores open. And on Thursday, the Woodfield Mall store opens at 11 a.m. and then the Legoland store across the street opens at 12 a.m. So I do have kind of that buffer in there.
Well, depending on what the lines are like.
Yeah,
Well,
but
I mean,
the thing with Woodfield is that the actual Woodfield Mall doesn't open until 11.
Oh.
So
Well, you can't even
well,
get in
if
there.
you gotta wait longer than an hour to get a copy of that, I would be surprised. But
yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be at the mall early regardless. Once the mall doors open, I'm gonna run in and
Stampede!
just go straight to the store. Run up the escalator.
TJ is gonna look like
course,
Black Friday.
Yeah.
You know,
But that-
berserker mode.
but that gives you all the advantage you should need, as long as you don't have to flat out run to beat people. Because
Yeah.
anyone that's going to the Lego store that day is going for that set. So you don't know exactly what your competition is.
Yeah.
Just make sure you use the closest entrance.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and find the closest entrance that'll be open. I'm gonna call them and see if they open any entrances earlier than others.
Just make sure it's like with Fun with Dick and Jane. Come on, man. You just gotta make sure it, make sure that it's all out like that.
Do they have a skylight in the mall? You could do like a Tom Cruise style suspension. Ninja your way down. Ninjago your way down into it.
Maybe you
I
should
love how,
dress like a ninja. Maybe they'll let you move to the front of the line.
yeah, bring my Ninjago headband.
You got a week. Get something drastic,
Yeah, put a good $500,000 into this effort to buy this $100 set.
Yeah. It's funny because I looked up Lego store in Google, and then the first question people also ask is, why is Lego so expensive? And then
Of course, that's the number one search result.
there's more. Where's the cheapest place to buy Lego? Where can I get free Legos? And our old Legos worth money. That's lovely.
It's always Legos. It's never Lego singular like we prefer, right?
Yeah, I still have a hard time saying Lego or plural Lego. So
I will always use the singular, but I do admit whenever I hashtag, because Legos plural trends so heavily, I will hashtag my stuff with Legos, even though I know it's not correct because the volume is massive on those keywords.
If it attracts more people, then
no, that's the one my videos don't get enough views. Dang it!
Moto the end does not justify the mean.
I don't know. My Instagram's over a K for a while now.
Yeah, I guess I'm doing it wrong because I work for Lego too. It's forbidden.
Either that or people like the way I build. I still haven't determined whether it's the hashtag or my building that's driven.
I'll have to try that. I'm gonna have to try
it's your building.
I'll try Legos and see if any of my stuff goes up in numbers, and I'll let you know.
You should get a bump of singles views.
Oh.
Especially YouTube hashtags. I don't know if YouTube hashtags even work anymore, but I do them anyway.
I do lots usually. If I go back in, once I go back in and edit it once in a while.
yeah. If I call the Legoland and I find out that they will have that set on that day, that I may not even bother with the Lego store in the mall and just wait outside because that's just outside.
Oh, that's true. Yep.
I won't have to run across anywhere.
When you're down there, TJ, you should ask them or take a look and see if they've got any of the sale poly bags. I mean, they did.
Yeah,
who would want those?
Well, I like to give away poly bags if they have more of the sale ones. Just when you go in there, just remind them of like the Brick World was it 2000? Was it 19 or 18 where they had a bunch of them at their store sale poly bags? You know, you just see.
I remember that one year, the last time that Brick World Chicago happened, there was that one Ninjago 2015 set that just popped up in the stores.
Yeah,
It was
well,
Enter the Serpent. That was weird.
Well, there is one guy that I know that comes on my streams that would love to have more of these bad boys, you know. So I'm
Yeah.
You are correct, and I'd be willing to pay for them if you'd ever let me know how much you want.
So I mean, by me asking TJ to see if they have any good poly bags, you just never know what they might have down there, you know, that might be interested to other people later on.
True.
I just like them because they don't take up as much space, and so it's easier to store 1,500 poly bags than it is to store 1,500 sets. I mean, the poly bags take up a lot less space. So.
Well, they're perfect giveaways.
And of course, when Brett from Great Britain called me the other day on Instagram, he got to see me. You know, what is it? What do you call it? Post it or whatever. Yeah, he was freaking out a little bit.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, don't do that!" Oh, and then of course we know his weakness is trains. So I walk him over to my couple of mirror trains, and yeah, he wasn't very happy with me after that. So
That's pretty cool, Zebrix. That's cool. I'd love to see something like that. Mocked version of Enter the Serpent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because that temple was just a facade, really.
I think I have that. Is that the set with one of the purple snakes in it? I think I might have that.
Yeah.
Because I like.
It's this giant structure with a snake head on it.
Let me look.
Which I know doesn't narrow it down much for Ninjago, but
I already got 12 tabs open. What's another tab? Let's see here. Let me go to Brick Set real quick here.
I think the number was 70749.
I was just going to go into Ninjago. Actually, let's see which ones. I think I want that Overlord Dragon this year. I think I was going to look at that. I did see the epic battle sets. I did see those in the store too. The tournament I saw. Cool. So I saw a bunch of the sets in the store when I was in. I want the year. So only listed this year's sets.
I'm saving the epic battle sets. I'm gonna get them while I'm at school because there's something small and cheap that I can buy.
Something you can build.
Oh, yeah, something I can easily transport back when I have to move back for the summer.
Let's see here. Okay, so let's see here. I think
and they got nice figs, so.
Oh, it's here. You said 70 something, right?
70749, I think.
Yeah, I was hoping that one of those sets would have a good combination of figures, but because I like to use the Ninjago torsos that are nice for non-unique figures and builds, but none of them. There's only one that has 2 humans in it, and the serpent ones are too unique to kind of army build with, so which is too bad. Because some of the torsos from last year's the Ice Emperor line were phenomenal. So
those were great.
Yeah, for non-ninja
Ice Samurai were pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pun not intended, but I realized what I said.
Yep.
Oh, Enter the Serpent. Yeah, I've got one of those.
Yeah, but here's the Overlord Dragon. This guy's pretty good. Nice to have purple and dark blue. It's a lot of these purple blades. I mean, they're cool. It's mostly purple blades, purple fangs, and purple 1x1 slopes.
Let's see those blades. The blades
there's 8 of them.
Dragon head.
Yeah, the blades are something. Those blades, because they made them in gold once too, was what one of the kids at the Brick World boat race had. That's where those were his paddles the one year. I was like, whoa, and the sucker moved, but it was hard to control because they're almost too thin for paddle.
And then it's got 2 of these new dragon jaw mold pieces, one with a print on it and one without.
And that comes in the $30 set too, right?
Yeah. And then there will be a recolor of this particular piece in a different dragon coming out in March.
Oh, is it like an island dragon?
Yeah, it's like this island dragon, but it's only one part of the dragon jaw. The other part is brick built.
That's too bad.
But it's still cool though.
Yeah, I don't like combining mold with brick build, but that's just me.
Yeah. I mean, it may work for that particular dragon. I'm not personally interested in that.
Yeah.
In that dragon. Just because I'm trying to cut costs, and I already buy all of the legacy sets all the time because they resonate well with me.
Yeah, I breed bricks. I'm looking for the Catarans.
I'm in the target audience of the legacy sets.
Well, the legacy sets are such better versions than the original sets.
Yeah.
I think so.
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll actually show one that's some debate. We have the original X1 Ninja Charger, and then the legacy version, and there's been a little bit of debate on which one is better. This one's obviously bigger.
Yeah, the one in your right hand I like better.
Yeah, this one's bigger, but this one also like has a lot of good look to it as well. This particular function, the spring-loaded missiles, works much better. 360-degree rotation, lots of different ways to fire it,
and it's a lot more. It doesn't look as boxy as this one does.
Yeah. And then this one. That's it. That's all you can do. The bike feature though works really good. I'll actually show that. In this one, it's just one smooth function, whereas in this one you actually have to lift up the hood and then press the back, which mine didn't launch correctly, but it does launch. So it's two separate ones in here. And then both of these bikes kind of look good on their own too. I think this one more so.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Than this one, but they still both look good. And then this one, in order to fire it, as I knock a piece off, you just kind of press in the back engine in the old one, and it's just a Technic piece. Whereas in the new one, there's a little spring and everything in here. There's I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there's like a spring down in there, and then a little lever that kind of holds it all back, and then you just push it back in, and it resets the whole thing. And I think both of them have their perks.
Yeah, if I were a kid, I'd rather have the cannon, the mobile cannon. But
I think the new one will be good, but the old one will still retain good value. So
that looks pretty good.
So Reed, we're gonna have to get going here. Jacob wanted to show off his quick build, if that's all right.
Yeah.
I'm not interrupting, Jay.
No, it's all good.
He's on the big screen.
Oh, cool.
So I have all my my old ATSD Walker parts in one spot. So he found a stack of them and likes to use the 1x2 bricks quite a bit too. What is it?
It's kind of, I'm trying to, right here I'm going to be putting a lot of these. So it looks like a flower around it.
Cool. I like that.
And then there's
going to looks more when you go like this, right?
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we might have seen the expert creator flower set at Target yesterday. So
yeah, I saw the bonsai tree the one day, but I already had one coming. Well, I thought I had one coming a lot sooner than I thought it was coming. I should have bought it now, but that makes me laugh. But yeah, I mean, they're starting. I mean, well, obviously they've been saying that a couple people have found the elf clubhouse.
I know. I would like to have found that.
Yeah, I haven't looked. I mean, I hit the target and I didn't see it in the one I hit, but
yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I still need a gingerbread house first, so I mean, I haven't looked to see if they sold that one out either yet, but I mean, I don't know.
All right, well, we're heading out, so thanks for having us.
You bet. We'll catch you later.
Bye.
I might be out later. We'll see.
Okay.
Have a good weekend.
Bye.
You too.
Bye, all.
Bye all.
Whoa. Hi, TJ.
Oh, hi. Ninjago education continued. But yes, Zebrix, yeah, the old one, the old Ninja Charger has gotten very expensive. I think it's going to be one of those legacies. It's going to be one of those sets that while the legacy version came out and was good, this is still going to retain a lot of value just because it was such a great model back in 2014. And I don't think there's much they could do to improve it, so they just had to make it different. I mean, with most of the legacy sets, they end up upping the size. That's especially evident in Zane's Titan mech. That thing's like twice the size compared to the last one. The previous version came in a $60 set, but that was with a larger mech. So I would say the original Zane's Titan mech was only about a $20 mech. So it's very interesting. Very interesting. I love comparing the legacy sets to the originals, but I think a fair amount of the sets just make the older versions decrease in value, but not necessarily the Ninja Charger. Yeah, Zebrix, I agree. The episode with this set was such a great episode. The whole chase and everything. Yeah. That's true, M Productions. That will retain its value, but I think if Zane's original Titan mech had been by itself, not as much. I think it would have been a lot less valuable. But since it's got the Haunted mech as well, and that was the cheapest way to get the original Deepstone Zane, I think that set could also retain its value. Yeah, I always found it amusing with the Deepstone Ninja. It was weird because Zane and Lloyd remained, they were only in 2 sets. And Zane was in that Titan mech battle in the Temple of Air-Jitsu. Lloyd was in the Bounty in the Temple of Air-Jitsu. Nia was in 3 sets. Yeah, I'm just delving into a bunch of Ninjago stuff. Yeah, I'm going to stop myself before I get too far down.
Too far sucked in.
Yeah.
Well, everybody's got to have their favorite theme or favorite color or whatever they build with. So
You know what
obviously my favorite color is purple, but obviously the favorite brick I've been building with obviously mostly translucent. But,
Yeah. Zebrix, that would have been great, but I think something that would be even better to get in Legacy, kind of as a set that we never got, like the Overlord Dragon, would be Garmadon's mech from Season 2. Because Garmadon had a 4-armed mech that he used in an episode of Season 2 to chase after the ninja. And I think today they could make it a very good size and make it very cool. I'd love to see just a set like that. That'd be a cool set to get.
I'm just waiting for more Castle. Castle, please, Castle.
They're
Yeah.
probably thinking about it.
Castle would go well with Temple of Air-Jitsu. A
Yeah.
little bit. If there wasn't already a blacksmith shop in the Temple of Air-Jitsu, then I would say the new blacksmith shop would go decently well with it. But since there already is one, it's like,
I'd be
I don't know.
concerned that Castle's a lot like it's a lot like Pirates, where everybody says they want one, but when you release it to the general public, the public doesn't want it. So therefore, don't make it because there's not enough there.
Oh.
Well, I guess the nice thing is at least they're experimenting now. We're starting to see it in the they're choosing stuff like in the ideas line that will at least give them an idea of how some of the sets might do, or to the point where if they release a few of them to see how well they do.
By the way, the idea set is is a dip in a toe in the water. So if that thing doesn't sell
Yeah.
well, I can guarantee you they're not going to go in on Castle.
Yeah. And Zebrick says, I want a legacy Misfortunes Keep the most. I think that'd be good, especially considering the original. I didn't like the original much. After owning it for a while, there was just not as much to it as I thought. And there were a lot of like simple errors too that could have been fixed. Like the skeleton that would hang on the front, he was attached via neck bracket with the Technic pin in it. But that meant that he spun around a lot. And you could have just put in the little bracket, the neck bracket with just a stud on it, and he wouldn't have spun around at all. It's like it was just little things like that that made me think, why didn't you do this, Lego?
And that might be the thing they're doing with a lot of the city sets too, is they're trying to see, how stuff is doing, by doing small stuff, or unless that's all they ever plan to do. Like by seeing like the tractor stuff. I mean, we know they've done a whole, those who've been around a long time know they've already done a whole farm line and, stuff like that. So the question is, are they testing the water, or is that all we're ever going to get every year is just, maybe one set? I mean, as long as they vary the size, that wouldn't be bad. If like next year they bring us like a $30 or $40 farming set, and the next year maybe a 60 or 70. Then if they do it in small increments, that's still not bad. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, Zebrick says if they made it with about 1,500 pieces, maybe the same as the new bounty, it could be amazing. Yeah, I agree. But I also like to see a Borg Tower happen before Legacy Misfortunes Keep. And also, Lego doesn't seem to do a lot of villain-related stuff for the Ninjago Legacy line. The Overlord Dragon is the first villain-centric set we've gotten for Legacy, which is kind of odd. But I hope that they'll be doing more in the summer with that, because I feel like a lot of the villain vehicles are ones that they missed in Ninjago.
Most of the vehicles and stuff are for the
a lot of different villain vehicles.
Are ninjas, or there's ninja stuff, and then
usually
like
they
a small part of it or whatever. Then
usually they hit they hit all the ninja vehicles in the season that they show, because the ninja are what they advertise. But then villains not as much, and then also side characters too. They miss out on a lot of those. Like for the January wave last year, they had there was this car that the Red Visor guys drove for season 12, and that would have been a great set, would have paired nicely with the Ninja Tuner car, but they just never made it. And I think it would have been like a great set to have to give some variety, because they don't seem to do as much villain stuff as they could. I feel, at least.
Fun.
Yeah. This is slowly just going to turn into me ranting about what Ninjago does and doesn't do.
I was gonna say we need Z-Bricks on here, and you guys could just go back.
What? No, I don't need a giant Ninjago thing. Yeah, I like Ninjago.
TJ slowed descent into insanity live stream.
Yeah. Insanity via
Just put them
Ninjago.
on the big screen, and then we put us all in the back room. And
slowly watch me descend.
We're just gonna hide out in the stock room while he hangs out in the store, and
no place is safe. We got Brickfella in the chat. Hello, Brickfella.
Hey, Brickfella.
I made a small bulk order of lights before I joined the stream today.
Did you?
Yeah.
Lights for what?
Probably for some buildings, towers. They have brick stuff has like a strip light that works well to mount to a ceiling inside and light up all the windows of whatever building it is, and they had like a 30 pack. And I was like, give me 30 pack of those and 30 pack of some 6-inch wires, and I had a little coupon for New Year's coupon or whatever. So that'll be fun.
Yeah, Z-Bricks, neither can I. To be quite honest, neither can I. I don't know how it didn't wear the Ninjago out of me. We talked a bunch on Z-Bricks podcast, which will be coming out on the 14th of January.
Z-Bricks on the 14th.
Yeah, on his channel. I think noon Central Time.
I think I'm following his YouTube.
I just noticed on one of these bikes that the wheel is broken.
Oops.
What do you know?
Why did you break the wheel?
I didn't. This was a bike that I got used and was just sitting.
Z-Bricks with that purple shirt. Oh yeah, that's him.
There's one side. There's a non-broken side, and then there's a broken side. It's a good thing I have two of them.
Well, nothing else, you'll have to go to replacement parts and just ask for another one.
Yeah. Not a big deal. These bikes have been sitting collecting dust for half a year, so didn't have any plans for them. And since I have one, that's good.
Are you insinuating dust weakened the rim of that bike?
No, I'm just saying I didn't have any plans on using it because it got so dusty. No, it must have been broken to begin with. I think I got it from a friend. Give me a bunch of Lego sets.
Yeah.
So I probably was.
Too hard.
I knew a guy who was getting rid of his collection. He was like, "You want it?" I'm like, "Sure." And he gave it all to me.
Well, the price is right.
Yeah, price was free. Free is always right.
It's always a good price. It's a good price.
I mean, I got the pre-Vizsla Mandalorian fighter, and that was a pretty good find.
Nice.
And then there was another guy that I knew who was also getting rid of his Lego collection, and he had the Phase 2 Captain Rex. That's a $100 fig right there.
Bam.
And he gave me all of his Lego stuff for free as well. I got some good Star Wars stuff out of it.
You didn't turn him down? You didn't turn down that free Lego?
This hose is gone.
Oh my.
This one was broken. I didn't even notice it.
Yeah, Z-Bricks, we did. We geeked the freak out.
I found that show and put on a notification. See if I
Yeah, that's gonna be a long one. We only intended on going about an hour. But it went on longer than that. It went on like an hour and a half. So we were just talking about the show.
That's awesome.
Damn, Brickfella got a Phase 2 Captain Rex, the entire set for $15 on a Facebook deal. Nice. I got pretty much the entire set for my friend. I think it was missing one commando droid, but that's not a big concern. And I like the set too. That bark speeder's pretty good.
Unless you're a commando, you might want your leader though, you know.
Yeah. And then the pre-Vizsla Mandalorian fighter that I got was missing, I think, 2 parts. Then I had to replace a couple others because they were breaking. A couple clip pieces. But that was an easy fix. Some of the stickers are kind of poorly applied, but I don't mind. I don't intend on selling that set.
Right.
I was taking apart MOCs over the past week, and this is all my masonry brick. Nice couple little bags full.
What is that? Sand green and a couple different colors.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of different colors. I got sand green, I have a different kind of green. What kind of? It's an olive green, I think.
Oh yeah.
I have the dark tan. And let's see.
Dark tan, good.
Regular tan. I have what would this color be?
Dark flesh, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that. And then I have
It's like dark tan.
light gray and dark gray.
Yeah.
So. Oh wow, you got a Zugu for free, C-Bricks? That's nice. I don't know how much that fig goes for. All I know is that I have 2 of them. But I think the arm's cracked on one. The arms on those cultists, the Anaconda cultists, they just all cracked. A bunch of them at least. Because some of them were yellow, some of them were dark red. So I just replaced them. Yeah, but that's a good deal. I don't know how much Zugu goes for. In fact, let me look. He was one of the leaders in season 4.
Leader.
He's a few bucks. Yeah, pretty good fig. I mentioned earlier that my mom was getting the bonsai tree and the flowers. Where I think she wants to put the flower. I don't know where she wants to put the flowers. She wants to put them somewhere out in the living room. But we're probably gonna put the bonsai tree in here just because of all those loose tile elements, and we don't want my cat accidentally knocking that over.
I think you should finish the flowers early and then put them out somewhere in the house and see if your mom can actually find them. You know.
Yeah, well, she wants to find a vase to put them in. I mean, I could probably find one and put them out just to give her an idea, but she wants to find the right vase. I'm like, okay, I'll build them. You find what you need.
Yeah, I mean, I might know a guy that's got a bunch of clear, plates and stuff. Got clear vase,
He wants a real vase. He doesn't even want a vase. He wants a vase. It's gonna go upscale. Yeah, it's gonna upscale with a vase.
Yeah, and then the bonsai tree will probably have to go in here because we don't want my cat getting all those little 1x1 round tiles.
Or the frogs might just pluck
the frogs
right off the tree.
Yeah. The flowers are.
Where all the frogs go?
I'm guessing the flowers will be sturdy enough that as long as my cat doesn't bump them, they'll be fine. But the bonsai tree, I would imagine, would be a bit more delicate.
Think a cat might.
The cat might just walk up to the flowers and start chewing on them. Tasty.
Yeah. I mean, she likes plastic.
Enough. And realistic enough to look like a real plant.
That'll be the indication of how real they really look. Will the cat chew on the new flower?
You could just, Zebrick says you could just fill the vase with ice bears to simulate water. I know someone with a few. And then Brickfellow wants to know what you're building, Jesse. Treehouse?
Yeah, I have the Ideas Treehouse. So the third pod is coming together here with the little bunk beds. And
how long ago did you get that?
I had it quite a while ago. Not right away when it came out, but sat on it for a while. And
what's funny is all the times I've had money, they didn't have the treehouse. It was like, come on, I got money, and I was like,
Well, if you wouldn't buy The compulsory stuff, you'd have the money for it when it was available.
Well, maybe.
So it looks like if I
Some of that stuff was really good, though. I had to have it. Had to have it.
a couple more bricks here, and I'll mount this third pod to the tree here.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
everybody. Okay.
I'm gonna have to head out for the night. So,
Okay.
but it's been fun hanging out, ranting about Ninjago, flexing about Ninjago, basically doing anything with Ninjago.
That was a term I was looking for. Yes, I was flexing my trains last night while I was talking
Here.
to Brett the other night. Yeah,
we got the tape. You even got the tape for it. All right.
Ninjago flex is over.
All right. I'll see you guys next week.
Take care, TJ.
Bye.
That's what I gotta get. I gotta get some of the flex tape so I can flex.
Yeah.
I flexed with Brett, and he's like, he was while he was on. I was like, oh, I kind of know your weakness, and he's like, no, don't do it. I'm like, oh, this stuff over here, and he's like, oh, you're so evil. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I try not to be evil, but it's compulsive, It's just kind of.
Yeah. Well, he caught the castle bug and he started building that castle.
Yeah, that's good. It's the nice thing is I'm still trying to talk to one of the guys out in Denlug that's came from ArcLug that's been to a few brick worlds, and I think he might be building a castle for the collab we're still working on, hoping that a brick world happens. I don't know if this year's going to happen. Need to message Mark because I had an idea for something.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know. I'm thinking. I don't think anything's going to happen anytime until late this year, if anything. I'd say my money would be on BrickCon. I guess is probably the first.
But the problem is the capacity numbers are not going to be there. I think to make it worthwhile.
Well, the other problem too is I think everybody forgets too is you have to plan. So all these have to be everybody's got to book their reservations for their hotel and everything. So you're talking a couple months out. So here within we're in January. For Chicago, you'd have to almost really be starting the planning almost next month or March. And so in the end, it's like, especially now that we're seeing that the vaccine isn't rolling out as fast as they really had hoped it would. It's kind of those things where you're taking a big risk to, by trying to host something. And do you want to be, like you said, capacity is the biggest thing. Even with Schaumburg, I guess technically he could ask for more space and just spread stuff out to get that higher capacity. But the question is, are you going to pay more? If he's the only one willing to do it, will the convention center give him a deal just so they have something in the hall making money? Because that would be worth it if he could have the main hall plus that carpeted area. If he could have the whole thing and spread it out, he might be able to get decent numbers space-wise and everything else. That's kind of the deal. I think that's going to be the question too. Is all these places haven't had any money coming in for the hotel or the convention space. Now, granted, I don't know what's going on down there. Our convention space here in Madison is being used for. We have Second Harvest, one of the food banks, is using the convention space out at our Coliseum or something, our forum, and so they've been using it for that stuff. And so it's one of those things where they could be using it for that too, possibly too, helping out, with the uptick in homeless and everything else, and people needing food and everything. So, I don't know. They could be using it too for that, but that would be the only way. That would be the only way that I would think that something like that would happen is if a convention and hotel is willing to give up more space just so they have income coming in. And then he would be able to spread it out. These guys have been doing these shows for long enough to know they know how to spread it out even more, with more space between aisles and everything else. So we're still doing a collab. I don't know when we'll show the collab. Hey Willie, how's it going, buddy?
Willie.
Sorry, no auctions tonight on this channel. But yeah, we'll see. Hey, Moto, is your plan to come to one of the Brick Worlds if one happens, maybe next year?
No.
No, you're not going to come to Chicago?
No. I could only do one convention a year due to the driving logistics, and I'm going to head west.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. You did say it. You're right.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. I might as well.
Yeah,
I'm
gonna do Cascades because also it saves some days. Brickworld Chicago is so many days long.
Yeah.
That even with the 2-day one-way drive, it's just too long. It's just too much, to pull off
I
a
like
vacation
the long
schedule.
one.
Yeah, you get your money's worth.
I'm gonna since he left, I'm gonna flex too. I'm gonna flex my my guy. What's his name again? Shoot. What is his name?
Here, I've got a
I do with my phone. I'm
I've got
flexing.
Flex Seal for your Flex. There you go.
Oh, Flex Seal, yeah. What are you doing? Who is this guy? I keep forgetting. I'm in a brain fart. Slugworth. I'm flexing my Slugworth. He's guarded. He's rare, so he's guarded by a bunch of badgers.
Yeah, what's the Slugworth?
Slugworth is one of the Candyman. Crazy Bricks made a limited edition, like Candyman, like Willy Wonka type kind of figs.
Okay.
And so he did 300 gold, 25 brass, and 5 Slugworths out of 330. So you had a 1.5% chance of getting a Slugworth, 89% chance of getting a golden, and about a 9% of getting a brass. I think I got 1 brass, 2 gold, a slug, and then I have another gold that I just broke the seal, but I kept him unbuilt in the one bag. So Honey Badger don't care. Well, that's really too bad, Brickfellow, because these badgers do. They're going to protect him. Oh, and for those of us when we talk gaming and stuff, anybody like to read books?
Yeah.
Anybody like to read like really, really thick books?
I enjoy books.
This is called The Company of the
Dead. They have to be really good.
Huh?
They have to be exceptionally good.
Well, this one's called The Company of the Dead. This is by David Kowalski. This is one of the guys we used to game with from Australia. He's a doctor down there, and but he wrote this, and this is basically based on if the Titanic hadn't sunk, and that the U.S. eventually ended up getting. They stayed out of the war. I think they stayed out of one of the World War I or something. In the end, the country was, I think, invaded, and I think half the country became German, and the other half, I think, maybe Japanese or something. That's kind of interesting. But I know when it came out, everybody was saying he had too many like strategy type things for military in here. But he did play a lot of games with us where their strategy was the whole thing of the game. So that doesn't surprise me. But I found this the other day in my storage when I was looking. I'm like, yeah, maybe I'll have to read this now that I read Ready Player One. Maybe I'll have to dig into this one. It's only 700 and some pages. Nothing major.
There's a TV show dedicated to that alternate universe where the U.S. was defeated by Nazi Germany and Japan, and the country is split in half. I don't know if you've seen it.
I probably haven't. I mean, this book. I'm trying to think how old this book is.
I got this book here, Ready Player 2.
Oh, did you read it?
Halfway through.
There you go.
About 2/3 through.
Yeah, that one I read cover to cover a month or so ago when it came out. That's a good one. So far, how have you compared to the other one?
I don't know. It's I think the first one was probably better, but
yeah, this is
I'm
from
curious
2000.
where it's going.
Yeah,
all the little Easter eggs, or retro callbacks, I guess, that are all
Yeah, I mean it's pretty good. It's pretty good, definitely one of those ones that definitely so I mean I thought it was definitely
Here's the treehouse with all 3 pods on here.
ooh.
This
Yeah.
staircase, or whatever you want to call it, bridge, I guess. It's more of a rope bridge. It's pretty cool. Cool technique on there.
And that was one of the ones that I was looking at. I mean, that one, even regardless whether or not I bought it, I definitely downloaded the instructions. I figured I would at least try to, build it.
Pretty strong. I think I can tip it. Stuff is rolling a little bit, but I think that's just the swing.
Yeah, I heard something. I was like, strong, and then we're like, well, I don't know how strong that really is.
There's a swing here, and that just kind of. Oh, there's something popping up.
That sounds like a fig hitting the floor.
That's the image.
Cool. Yeah, it definitely looks like a nice set.
That is pretty cool. I just finished bag 12. 13 looks like the blue roofs go onto these. So, start that or.
To start the next bag or not to start the next bag?
Right? I think that would be a good bag to actually finish and give this a polished look.
How many bags are left?
I think there's 18 or 19. So all the tree branches will be kind of crazy.
Oh, that's right. That's above. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that'll be next. So most of the structural stuff is done here, except for the roofing, and then it'll be all branches. But
Nothing like dropping. Gosh, I hate this. Hate this tan carpet. Clear does not show up very well on tan. Except I will be sleeping a lot better than normal tonight. I actually ordered some other stuff on Amazon. Ordered a couple fleece blankets. So definitely be nice and warm where I'm sleeping tonight. I don't know where that tile went. It's hot for later.
oh man, that reminds me. Time to turn the electric blanket on.
Well, I mean, we have when my dad built the upper floor, he used the wall.
I got an app for that.
Huh?
I got an app for that. Got my electric blanket on a Wi-Fi thing. Mostly so I can turn it off while I'm laying in bed. I don't have to get up.
Well, the one I had that goes in my car actually has like a 30-minute timer. It'll shut off. So the one year I drove back to Wisconsin from Colorado and all I had was defrost, I made sure every time I had to stop to sleep or whatever, I made sure I ran it for a little bit, which means I didn't sleep very long because when it turned off, I started to warm up. I had to start the car, wake up and start the car again. So it was a long trip. So made the mistake of bringing the castle back thinking I was going to display it somewhere, and it didn't happen. So kind of a wasted trip. But no, I mean, so my dad built when he built the upstairs, he did those, the base heaters. Well, the electric base heaters are expensive to run, and so basically all the rooms upstairs generally don't have any heat up there, but it's open. It's open from the first floor to the second floor. So, I mean, the open area will stay kind of warm. The bathroom door is always open, except for using it. So that'll stay warm enough in there. But the bedrooms are all ice cold. So mine is, I don't turn the heaters on very often. I think I did a little bit around the holidays, but try to save money where I can type thing. Help save money where I can. What is that? What are you playing? You playing with the swing?
Yeah.
Is there a minifig on the swing?
There is.
No. So you're trying to injure a minifig is what you're trying to tell us.
I was wondering if it would stay standing up. Because it's a short leg kid.
Oh.
The way they got it built though with the chains, yeah, you try to knock her over and she rights herself.
Is she stand? Oh, but she's like clicked onto there.
Right, she's standing with the short legs right now, but balanced.
But she got studs underneath her though, holding her place, so she's not just gonna fall off, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can swing it.
I was thinking, gravity was working better than it really should if she wasn't even.
No, that's one of those half tile, half studded.
Oh. Okay.
Plates.
Cool.
Yeah, you can sit down and they don't get stuck on there.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty impressive actually that it doesn't tip over. Yeah, this thing's full of all kinds of little. Microscope was a fun little micro build.
Actually, I don't know if I was thinking of building, but I think I'm not going to build what I was thinking I was going to build. I'll build. Actually, what I should do, maybe I'll open some of these CMFs. What the hell? Look at that.
Microscope.
It really wasn't, at $5, it really wasn't going to do many dang things, but we'll see. If nothing else, I'm sure I can find people who would want them if I don't end up wanting them. This is the looks like the lounge singer or whatever. It's a nice.
Are you opening? You got me on big screen. If you want to, are you doing blind bag opens?
Blind bag opening. I got the and she's all separate bagged. I got that singer.
Oh yeah.
Funky hat. Actually, and they still tape these things. Nothing like wanting to be green, but yet using even like a little bit of plastic tape to seal the instructions for the CMFs. I'm like,
right. Yeah, I thought that was odd too.
It's like, isn't plastic?
Well, people all feeling the bags so much.
Their instructions. Really? You're gonna hold on to the instructions forever or anything?
No.
Seems a little drastic, but
I keep like 3 of them around and throw it all.
Technically, I shouldn't say anything because I think I keep them all, but that's pretty bad. So she's got a mic stand and everything. So let's see. I'm guessing the fancy silver part's going to be on the outside. It's a nice. They've gone to this new, this really soft cape stuff. So any capes I make now, why does she have? I think this is Bill. I think this is done. Oh, I see. Oh, that's why. I was like, man, that's not done the right way. It goes on her legs. This is maybe part of maybe a dress or something. It was like, that's not made right. I've made enough capes of my own. That's not made right. She looks pretty good. It's a pretty snazzy hat. Yeah, it's like a showgirl. Yeah, look at me. I got my big hair thing.
Feather hat.
I'll think about Z. Well, it probably depends on when it is and all that. Oh, look at this. Is this like, do I like actually technically, I get like 1.5 actual mic stand. That's kind of cool. They got the black 1x1 stud with a hole in it. That'd be kind of cool for if you're doing stuff with trains and track and stuff. Might be able to build some stuff that might get in the way of trains. We'll let her double mic it. That's pretty cool. She's not bad. There she is. She's pretty cool. So she comes with an extra light extra blade, an extra 1x1 stud, an extra mic. So not bad, not bad. Ooh, I got a beekeeper. Like some nice red gloves. Dual printed face. One where he's licking his lip. Wow. I think I wonder how much product he's actually taking to market if he's using. Oh, wow, that's actually cool. A shield, that thing over his head's actually pretty loose and all that too. Okay, so they use the top of the. There's a stick in there the way. Put the stick in there.
I'm gonna quit there, Reed. Pop out of the stream. Call it a night.
Okay.
See you next time.
Bye.
See you, Moto.
So, yeah, you take off.
Yeah, he's taking off.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
Yeah, it seems like it might be the thing to do. I might have to end the stream.
What?
Soon. After I build these guys, these 10. So I got.
I'm nearly there. I'm closing in.
Huh?
I'm nearly done. I'm about
That's fine.
5 minutes max from finishing my little touches here.
Fine. You can go whenever you need to go. Let's see here. So beekeeper,
Boom, boom, boom.
and then this guy looks like. What is this guy? This is the.
And I really did myself in. I'm using tweezers at this point to put this model together.
This is the. Looks like. What is this guy? It's the beach bum. Beach bum, or whatever he is. Castaway, I guess, maybe. I don't know. He's got an anchor tattoo. Maybe he's running. Maybe he's running from something. Overabundance of hair. Interesting. Comes with. Comes with an extra ice cream. Whatever it is. For white doo-doo, whatever you want to think it is. All won't fit on the tile together. Yeah, okay, so that's extra. That's extra. So we'll just take this. There's extra. So there's that. Here's the B.
Well, Reed, my build is dialed in now. I'm going to change my camera over.
Ooh, there's that guy, the castaway.
Castaway.
Nice, truly a castaway.
Oh.
So I don't build a lot of that Technic stuff as much as I used to. I build the boats, but usually a lot of my stuff are paddle boats and stuff. Generally pretty easy to take apart. Oh, look at that, another castaway. I'll bag him. I don't think I need to build a second castaway. So I got a castaway, an extra castaway. I just kind of grabbed the registers.
There's the engines and hoses that I put in.
Which one? Oh, the engines?
Yeah, I put the engines and the hoses leading around.
Oh, that's cool.
That took way too long to get done.
What?
So now the sucker has engines. This is pretty much the external is pretty much done except for a bunch of brick link wires.
Cool.
Waiting for parts, and I can work on the interior.
Got a Centaur. Got a Centaur.
And I'll leave it at that, man.
Okay.
My build's looking great. Not bad for a week. Week's worth of work.
A week's worth of work.
Yeah, I think I started this last Friday.
Okay.
So for me, this is a fast one.
Oh.
Thank you, Zebrix.
That's the frickin'. Oh, they wear the thing on the back. Okay, cool. That's interesting. The female Centaur.
So I will be catching you on the flip side some later date. Have a great one.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Where's the Centaur? Dun, 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 dun. Cool, cool. Okay, well, I'll keep going until I finish a couple of these. That's kind of cool. I might have to get a few of those. A couple of the Centaurs I might get just for the fact that I might be able to use those. Probably need 3 at least for my, was it the Pipers that I think were in one of the other CMFs? Oh, another one. Are you kidding me? Well, if anybody needs a castaway, it looks like I'm up to 2 castaways. Yeah. I have to take it up to Bricks and Minifigs and see if they need it. Oh, another Centaur. Oh, actually, that one's fantasy related. So that one, I'll build the second one of that one. Yeah, down to 1. It's fine. I'll get to maybe do some Minecraft here in a little bit then. When I'm done here. So I'm going to build the second Centaur because obviously with me, like I said, I got a bunch of fantasy. I got a castle. So these guys, these girls, whatever, I can use for musicians or whatever. For the, I got a couple of the ones that I have the ones with the curved legs, just standing on 2 legs from one of the earlier CMF series, and I think what I'll do is I'll just put them all together in a band of sorts. We'll see. You know, I'm wondering if I got a 3rd one. This one's kind of big too. I would laugh my butt up if I got 3. No, this one's got the. This one's the one whoever's got the shark, the surfer. Wakeboarder, I guess, because he's got the. It comes with a dolphin too, so that's cool. Wild thing is it all isn't going to fit on one plate. Oh, I like the shirt. Oh, I do like that. That's pretty cool. Doesn't even show. Oh, I see. It doesn't actually. It takes away from the look from the shirt if you wear the. Oh, that's interesting. The life preserver takes away from that really sweet looking shirt. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, this is an interesting one here because you got just way too much action going on here. So the dolphin doesn't have any studs, so you can't have the dolphin wear the life preserver, unfortunately, which would be kind of nice. So yep, so we got that one too. So she's got a pretty radical shirt there. I like her shirt. I don't know if I can get it up in the background. Actually, maybe I can't. I do this. Do this. Do this. Let's see if this does it. Pretty cool. She's got a really nice looking shirt on there. It comes with the blue dolphin and the life preservers, so that's pretty cool. So, I don't know. There's your centaur. Centaur's pretty cool. So, pretty cool. So two centaurs. I got the wakeboarder. Pretty cool. Let's see, how many I got left? I got 2 left. And this is the pilot, I guess. Pretty cool. Okay, pretty nifty. Other than my fingers starting to frickin' really not work right now. So let's put this on here. Cool. Oh, so she's either got hair or she's got the flight hat. Put that on incorrectly. It reminds me a little bit of Ellie or whatever from the movie Up a little bit. I'll put the hair in the extra one here. This one here. This one here too. So we're getting there. So plane's pretty cool. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So looks like I've got. Is there 12? 12, I've got stuff just keeps falling. I'm having a good standing area here. There's too much junk on top of this speaker. Okay, so I've gotten half the set. And I got another, and I'm not going to open this again. I'm not going to open this one again, but I have another of the pilot. So bad, but really didn't need another one of those. So I did 10, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah. So I got, I'll just have to see who in Whistler needs any extra any of these. So I'll have to go. I might collect this. I might collect the full set. This one's been pretty cool so far. So I'll have to go hunt. Maybe get some centaurs. Some more centaurs, I guess. That's the other project I need to go through is go through my CMFs too. So I need to work on the castle and get my CMFs going. Keep getting those organized since I sold a bunch of those. So, but I think it's it for me. I'm gonna call it. Yeah. So I think I'll do this. At 12, I guess. I way look at it, $60. So in the old days when it was 3, because I think this might even start at 2 at the beginning. So 3 at 16 was 148. So I mean, in the end, I mean, I might. I mean, I'm missing the alien. I guess would be pretty cool. Yeah, they're all pretty cool. It'd be nice to have a couple of them. Just, I guess, throw them in there. There might be always a use for them in the future. So, I mean, obviously the Centaur works the best with my current, castle and all that. So, but we'll see. It's not bad, pretty cool. But I think I'm gonna end it for tonight, guys. I don't know what I'll do. I might play some Minecraft. I might stream some of that. We'll see. I don't know. I don't stream a lot of the playing of that stuff, but maybe I will. But I'm gonna end this for tonight. Thanks everybody for stopping in. Obviously, if you if your names were called out for the drawing last week, make sure you get and send me an email so I can get your polybags off. Choose the one that you want, and then let me know, and I will get those off to you. So, other than that, I guess I will see everybody. Have everybody a great night. We'll see you guys next weekend. Night, everybody. See you in episode 141.